Hi, I'm Stipa. I'm from the English Expedition Group, and this is our report.
So our goals are our goal is one main one, which is to find out what are the communication strategies to find out how to communicate climate change to normal people in small villages. And we are cooperating with the Ministry of the Environment, and we are helping them to find out what strategies they can help them to do this better.
For how long you were preparing your workshop, and what was the hardest thing about it?
We were preparing it for like 2 or 3 hours before in the evening before our workshop, and I think the hardest thing was when we had to teach the children about climate change.
How was the work with children, and were they paying attention to you?
The children were nice, but they were afraid of it, that we must help them. That's all.
Do you have some adventure or experience you would like to share?
On our way, we met 2 kittens and they follow us for 2 kilometers.
Hello.
Hello there.
For how long do you think the Mosaic is going to stay here?
Well, in my opinion, quality-wise, it doesn't have any issues. If there weren't for people who do graffiti and tags, it would stay here for like decades or like 50 years, in my opinion. Maybe, I don't know. But unfortunately, people like that exist around here. So in that case, I would be happy to see it here in 2 years.
Where did you get your tiles to do this?
Some of the tiles we have from Shima's house, and some of the tiles we have from Paige Nevihasuito.
Yeah, and also so many of tiles we get like a gift from shops.
Do you have some interesting experience you would like to share?
Well, on the first day of us doing this unique mosaic, we decided we want to cover it with salt so it wouldn't get wet. So we did the covering and then went home, and then the next day we came here. The salt was gone because somebody stole it, and we weren't. We didn't see it coming. We just thought that someone would steal salt. So that's our unique experience.
What was your inspiration?
We were inspired by Jordan Slade.
What are your goals and what have you already done?
Well, our goals are to find out how does the environment of the social service looks like, why the clients are coming there. We already visited the place called Mosaic, and we tried the program which is there for their clients, and also we prepared some program by ourselves for them. We made like a Japanese day there, so the kids could make some origami, try some martial arts with us, and also make a sushi. And we talk with kids, the clients. We are trying to find their stories. We are getting the ideas why are they coming there. And also we do some talks with the social workers there and social volunteers in the place.
Yes, so for me it was interesting, studying dancing with some two brothers that names was Jožo and Dežo, and they teach like 8 years on the Bejvák, and yes, it was really funny.
How was it to work with people from different social groups?
So, for the first view, it was really close than the normal school club, but when you talk with the children, it is really scary from the some of the aspects. Yeah. So, for example, there was the girl. She was, I don't know, 18 years old, and she don't talk the perfect, and she was from the 9 siblings, and her sister, she was 66, and she don't talk yet. So it was really scary.
Would you want to become a social worker?
Yeah, I think this work is so awesome, and for sure I would like to try it, but I think only as a volunteer, because this work is hard and depreciate, so I don't want to be fixed, but I like to try it.
Really? Snakes?
We have many methods. One is that one group maps the location, and then another group maps the nature, so we can tell from the nature what was here. And then we also look for snails, because they like calciums, which was in the old walls. And we also look for some shards or some things from the past.
I believe it's trap.
Yeah, it is trap, you see.
I don't.
Near from here is village Dubrava, and here was pond for fishing and so on. But we think that this pond hasn't exist a long time, because there is basis of building, a little building on the deep of pond. We think that pond was destroyed without water, and here will be built building.
Our goal is to map the visual pollution in Tábor region. We are looking for ads in streets and the appearance of the stores in the city, and we have already mapped the city of Tábor and Bechyně, and today we are going through Soboslav.
Do you have some interesting experience you would like to share?
We made popcorn on fire, and it took us like an hour, but in the end it was a little bit burned, but it was very good.
What was the most bizarre thing you have seen?
We see one book booth, and in the book booth is one interesting book.
So do you think that people choose where they want to go depending on visual smoke of advertising?
Well, we are doing questionnaires with random people on the streets, so we're kind of like trying to figure this thing out, if it's true or not. But I think, for me personally, I do. Well, I wouldn't choose some weird coffee shop with really weird advertisements on the walls, you know, so I think they do.
Okay.
Our goal was to make our school more comfy, so we make few little groups, and all of us have some tasks. So I've done make this library, a bookshelf, Prokop and Alexians make sitting place in aula, and yeah, and Matoš Nábělek did with řepa, table for boja, and some other spinning base in also.
Do you have some interesting experience you would like to share?
Yes, one day we were cutting a plank to the parapet and we cut it bad, so now we are repaired.
Hi, Dan, can you tell me something about this bookshop that appeared here?
Okay, this bookshelf is projected by me in cooperation with Adam Bukovský's mom and Marek Peška. And here we have doors with handles with lock in it. Here will be bookshelves for students, and here will be glass with locks. Yes.
What are your main goals?
Our main goal is to make a workshop for students of from school Orbis Pictus in Tábor. Yes, that's it.
What did you enjoy about the program the most?
It was very good. Nice, kind people. Nice. I don't know how you say it. I liked how they said it about it.
So I liked about the program that we could the teacher or your classmate. He really actually communicated with us and told us what to do.
I think I enjoyed all of the program. I liked it.
Do you have some interesting experience and you would like to share?
Yes, I stepped on a snail and it was bad.
What was the hardest thing on preparing your workshop and how long did it take?
For me, workshop was so easy, so nothing was hard. And ještě jednou, repete, jo?
What was the hardest thing on preparing your workshop?
Nothing.
And how long did it take?
1 week.
What are the main goals of your firefighter group and what did you already do?
Our main goals are to research the problem in volunteer firefighters, and we want to research it with the history, motivation and financial resources. Yes, and we already visited 3 firefighter stations and we did 50 questionnaires with people.
Do you have some adventure or experience you would like to share?
Yes, so in Sudomniřice, one firefighters took us on a round trip in the firefighters car.
Could you explain the difference between professional firefighters and the volunteer ones?
So the difference is between the earnings, because the professionals get paid, but the volunteer ones don't. Yes, and there's a difference between the arrival time or the departure time, because the professionals must depart in 2 minutes, but the volunteer ones must depart in 10 minutes. Also, the volunteer ones have different job, like the main one, so they work at a different place and must get to the firefighter station in some time.
Would you like to be a firefighter?
No, I wouldn't.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
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 Hi Bohdan, what is your job here in this group?
Oh, hi, I'm doing the
what is this name?
Ecological stability.
Yes, ecological stability of the lakes. Or
Ponds.
Ponds.
Yes.
Of ponds.
And is this pond ecologically stable? Is
Absolutely.
it?
This is
yes.
the most stable pond what we ever saw, because there is not any food for the fishes. So the water is very clean, and
yeah,
we can see what is under the
water. Please help me.
Under the flowers and the water.
Yeah. Say something if you want to.
Yeah. So look at this, guys. We just found this amazing smooth nude larvae here in this awesome pond in the region of Táborsko, and now we are gonna release this little guy exactly on the same place where we found him.
That's
exactly the same spot. It's very important to release animals exactly on the same place. So we found it here in this little pond.
Goodbye, little guy.
Have a nice time. Thank you.
Bye bye, little axolotl thing. Bye. So, and what are you doing? What is your job in this group?
I am catching insects and spiders, maybe.
That's pretty.
Yes.
And what have you found recently? Something very great?
I have found Adela pestra, which is a small butterfly with really long those things.
Yeah.
And a lot of vashkas.
Oh yes, dragonflies. And what do you think about this little pond? Is it pretty?
Really diverse, and there is a sheedla flying. And,
oh yeah.
I really love it here.
I love it
too.
It's
my favorite spot of the expedition.
Yes. Look at the jabin, it's so pretty.
Thank you for watching.